Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you guys how to sew a rope trouser. Although this one we are going to add elastic. Why? This is my elastic. See how I measured it out. The one side back of my trouser, after the joining I measured it out. Then I added an extra 1 inch. Have you seen it? From this edge to this other edge. Then I measured an extra 1 inch. Have you seen? I put it at the edge and also put this at the edge. This is the extra 1 inch. That's for the stitching now. Just pay close attention to this video, you will learn a lot. And if you're new person, welcome to my channel. And if you're a returning viewer, you're also welcome to my channel. What I showed you guys now was the waistband that I gummed. Now let me show you guys how I started. Remember, I'm using the front side of the trouser. See how I started. I gave an extra like 1 inch from the back of the trouser. I've started my sewing, guys. Please click the subscribe button so as to get notified on my new videos. The subscribe button is actually free. You are not paying for it, just so that anytime I post a new video you'll be notified. Just pay very close attention to this video. Remember, this is a joining. I opened it so that when I'm to iron it, it will be very smooth. Make sure that all your joinings you open it. Yes, also another joining I have opened. Remember, I'm not putting any belt further to this one because it's actually a rope trouser. Have you seen it? I've reached the other end of the trouser. Now see guys, let me just pay very close attention to this side now. Have you seen it? I like from here now is 1 inch and the other side is 1 inch. The place I've not sewed, remember, is at the back of the trouser. Just watch. I'll bend it very close, then I'll use my chalk on it, and just watch now. See what I did. You also repeat the process on the other side. I marked it with my chalk. Now see what I'm going to do there. See my next move. I joined the two places that I've marked my chalk, remember, so that it will have a straight line from the back of the trouser to the waist. Just pay very close attention to this part because people do make a lot of mistake here. Just see what I'm going to do there now. Let me use my chalk on it. I'm not going to sew straight. I'm going to make it to be a bit slant so that when I'm done adding my elastic, it will suit it perfectly. This is the straight line, but no, I'm not going to make use of this straight line. Let me just draw another one. How I will sew it. It's slant. Have you seen it? Because if you sew straight, when you are done adding your elastic, it won't match the exact waist that you sewed. So that was why I slanted my sewing. Have you seen it? Just pay very close attention here. I'm now going to cut the remains off. I've cut the remains off. Now let me see. That's the 1 inch this and the 1 inch this. So you can just do it now. Remember to be opening it though. Remember, because it's very, very important. Now see, this is the front side of the trouser. Why? Here is the back. Now the joining at the side pockets, there is a joining there now. Like a trouser is is made up of four parts now. The two front and back front, that's the joining between one of the front and one of the back. That is where I'm going to put the first side of my elastic. Remember, I'm making use of 1 inch elastic. You can also make use of any inch, it's just your choice. Just decided to make use of 1 inch. Then I've stitched it so that it won't lose when I'm sewing it. Although I'm not going to lose the rope, it's going to be like that. And make sure that you place your elastic accurately. And now I'm going to stitch the other part of it. I'm stitching the other part of the trouser. Make sure that you set your elastic very well to avoid complications when you are sewing it. Now this is my rope. See, I'm going to fix the rope. Remember, this is the front side of the trouser. Here is 1 inch gap, although I'm not making use of my tape because I'm familiar with it now. And the other side is also 1 inch gap. Now see, I'm going to fold the waist into 4 corners. Then I'll cut it a bit, just small, so that the hole won't be that much, just small. I'm also going to repeat the same process the other side. I'm going to cut it a bit, just small, so that you can pass your rope through there. Now see what I'm going to do there. Now here's my rope. I'll bring out the first one. I'm also going to add it to the other side though. I've also put it at the other opening. If you are done with it, you can just tie it a bit, because when I wanted to sew it, one of my machine parts just drew the rope and it also went off, so I also repeated the process again. But if you tie just the tie it a bit, so that nothing will make sure that to spoil it. Have you seen how I arranged it? The rope was at the center of it. Just watch closely. Now I'm going to sew at the tip of the tip of my first sewing. Now at the tip of the waist, that's my first sewing, guys. Now I've started my sewing. Have you seen how I placed it? Then I will use the other fabric at the other side and make sure I covered it very well. Just watch closely, guys. It's actually a simple process. You can try it anytime, any day. Remember here now. This is my elastic. I've reached where my elastic is. I'll put the elastic under. Why this one now will be at the top of the elastic. The rope will be at the top of the elastic. Have you seen it? Because if you didn't pay attention at this side, you might end up making a mistake. Although sewing elastic is not that easy, but like some people do find it hard, but when you like repeat the process over and over again, you will get used to it. Please click the subscribe button on my channel, and also like the video if actually I'm actually doing what you really wanted to watch. Just click the subscribe button and also comment on where you are finding it hard in this sewing job. I can make a video for you, Just watch closely, guys. Now have you seen it? Make sure that when you're sewing it, you also be arranging arranging the rope so that your sewing won't touch the rope. Because and to also make sure that when you're sewing at the other side, you're at that elastic side, make sure that your rope, like the thread that you are running on the waist now, doesn't touch the elastic. Because if it touches it, sorry, you have ended up like sewing a trouser that the elastic doesn't draw. Now see the end of my result, guys. See how it is. This is the rope. This is the rope. Have you seen it? I cut a small something. You won't even know that I cut something. Why? Here is the elastic. I'm not going to sew it sha, cause it won't draw again. Please, thank you guys for watching my video. Bye.